Mixing up your rhythm and lead guitar playing like that not only sounds really cool, but it's also a great way of working on your timing, your phrasing, and incorporating the licks that you learn into a song. Hi there, I'm Owen Vickers from Guitar Mastery Method, where we have taught tens of thousands of guitarists all around the world, just like you, to improve their guitar playing. What we're going to talk about today is mixing up rhythm and lead guitar playing. I'll start off by showing you the rhythm part that I played, which is basically just a blues shuffle in A. Let me just play it for you quickly. Alright, so we start off by playing the open A string and the second fret on the D string together. Just do a down strum on both of those. Play that twice. We then move up to the fourth fret on the D string, leaving that A string open as well. Play both of those twice. Then move up to the fifth fret on the D string and the open A string. Play those together twice. So far we have we then go back to the fourth fret on the D string and the open A string. We just play that once. Then back to the second fret on the D string and the open A string and play that once. So let me just string that all together for you slowly. And then we start the whole thing over again, playing that twice. So technically we play that 3 times in a row. One's at the end of the first bar, 2 at the start of the next bar. Let me just play it for you twice slowly so you get an idea of how those go together. Got 4 licks for you today, all using the G-shaped pentatonic scale, all in the key of A minor. Let me just quickly go over that scale that we're going to use. We start on the low E string at the 5th fret, 8th fret on the low E, 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret A string, 5th fret D string, 7th fret D string, 5th fret G string, 7th fret G string, 5th fret B string, 8th fret B string, 5th fret high E string, and 8th fret E string. So 3 of the licks we're going to play in this position here at the 5th fret, and the last lick we're going to play that same pattern but up an octave, 12 frets up, all the way up here. We'll get to that at the end. Here's lick number 1. So what I played there on the D string, sliding up to the 7th fret. I'm starting my slide around the 5th fret. You can start it anywhere you want. It's a very fast slide, so we're not sounding out the first note and leaving it ringing. We're just going straight into a fast slide. We then play the 5th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the G, 5th fret on the B, 7th fret on the G, 5th fret on the G. And then finish it up at the 7th fret on the D string. So just a simple straight run up and down part of that scale. When we put it into the rhythm part, you'll see how well it'll work. At the moment, it just sounds like we're going up and down through a scale, but when you mix it in with the rhythm part, it will actually sound like a really cool blues lick. Lick number 2. So once again, just running down the scale and adding in just a little bend at the end, just to give it a little bit of interest. We start off at the 8th fret on the B string, 5th fret on the B string, 7th fret on the G, 5th fret on the G, 7th fret on the D, and we finish it off at the 5th fret on the G. And we're going to bend that up just a half step. And So target note there, 6th fret. And we're bending that down with our index finger. So normally your bends would come up, but because we're only going a half, we're not going to fall off the end of the fretboard. Just put in that half bend. You may find that it helps just to turn your finger, to use the inside part of your finger, just for that bend. All right, lick number 3. The start of this lick is a very common blues and rock lick. We start off at the 7th fret on the G, we bend that up a full step. So our target note is the 9th fret. Then play 5th fret on the B string, 5th fret on the high E string. Then go up to the 8th fret on the high E string and we're bending that up a full step. So our target note is 10th. And then back to the 5th fret on the high E string. Bit of vibrato on that. Our 4th and final lick for this is way up here at the dusty end of the fretboard. Now we're using that same pattern that we used down here, just 12 frets higher. So we start off at the 20th fret on the high E string, bending that up a full step. Back down to the 20th unbent, 17th fret on the high E string, and then we go to the 20th fret on the B string and bend that up a full step. Now if you're playing on acoustic or on a guitar where you don't have access so easily up to those high frets, or you just want to stay in one position, you can play that in the first position that we played, just by playing 8th fret on the high E string, bending that up, 8th fret, unbent, 5th fret, high E string, and then bend it on the B string at the 8th fret, a full step. But try out both, and you could even use the same lick twice in 2 different positions. It'll still sound great. Alright, let's put this all together. So we start up playing the shuffle rhythm. We'll play that once, and then we'll play lick 1, back to the shuffle rhythm, lick 2, shuffle rhythm, lick 3, shuffle rhythm, lick 4. Right, here we go. I hope you enjoyed that quick dive into the world of mixing up rhythm and lead guitar playing. Take those 4 licks we learnt today, mix them up with that rhythm, play them in different orders. You can even play different notes, just stay in the same scale. You may have your own favourite blues licks that you can throw in there. Practice it along to a metronome or even a backing track if you can find. We can stick an A, find an A minor backing track, play along with that, mix up the leads and the rhythm, and you'll be mastering this technique in no time at all. If you can just go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, you'll see all of our new videos coming out. In the description box down below, I'll also put a link to a blues solo heat map download. This is going to show you exactly where you need to play on the guitar fretboard to recreate those red hot solos that you hear all the pros doing, and in no time at all, you yourself will be sounding like a pro. See you in the next lesson.